Hi, this is part 2 of the chakra series with me, Gayle Palmer from the Living Elements Clinic. And we start off with the solar plexus today. Solar plexus, an area of spinning energy, which is just above your belly button, below your diaphragm. And this chakra is particularly related when there are issues with it, with breathing problems, a sense of panic, which might show up as aggression and might also show up as controlling behaviors, wishing to maintain control, be in control, bully others into their way of thinking. And there's a degree of domination and dominance over other people that they use in order to feel more secure when there is weakness or loss or lack in their solar plexus. It tends to give them a victim mentality when you're looking at their mental states, and it's frequently everyone else's fault, nothing to do with them whatsoever. So if you hear yourself saying that, or you hear that from someone else, the chances are they have issues with their solar plexus energy center, and they are either trying to maintain control or they are feeling really out of control. And this can show up in having addictions, addiction to food, alcohol, smoking, vaping, drugs, addiction to power, addiction to all sorts of things. And frequently shows up in eating disorders as well. The solar plexus is traditionally related to your stomach, so it's around what you eat, how you're able to digest things, and that includes other people's opinions about you or them, and your own sense of self-esteem and security and power, I suppose. So eating disorders with solar plexus issues can be something that's quite prominent in their symptom history, and all of these can be worked on. Either they can do some work themselves around stress reduction, but also learning how to moderate their reflexes, moderate their actions, moderate their words, literally changing the vehemence of what comes out, what comes their bile, if you like. And energy healing is part of that journey to better health, in particular to their solar plexus chakra. And then the next chakra I wanted to talk about is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra, right in the middle of your chest. This is your chakra which gives you your sense of love, often of security and peace, but in a higher way than your base chakras, your root chakra or your sacral chakra. With people who have issues around their heart chakras, they may have lost someone they were close to recently, either from them moving away or from them dying. So they are issues around grief and loss and being on their own, or not having someone with them, which isn't necessarily the same thing. They tend to worry about their appearance because they don't feel whole and secure in their heart. They project things externally, so their appearance is often really important to them. When there are heart issues, a hardening of their way of being shows up, not in softness but in narcissism, being very controlling and quite nasty. they can literally have heart issues, angina, panic attacks, other heart diseases, various stages of heart failure, and they tend to not extend themselves very much when they have a lack in their heart chakra to their relationships. So their relationships tend to be quite shallow, quite surface level. They don't want to go deeply into people's feelings, and they have lots of excuses as to why they shouldn't do that, and it's all part of them protecting their own heart chakra and their own heart energy. So if either of those things are of interest to you, or you think you might be able to be helped, I can use this through energy healing of varying sorts, and some counselling is really useful, and also just self recollection of what you are and how you react to life. That might give you a better sense of yourself. So if that's of interest to you, please get in touch with me, Gayle Palmer, at thelivingelements.co.uk, or look us up on the YouTube channel, and that is a Living Elements Clinic, and I really look forward to being of service to you or your family if that's appropriate, and I hope you found this interesting. Take care for now and have a great day. Bye bye.